Houston and Tennessee. This one has been on a freaking roller coaster.
Yeah.
Texans cannot change their draft.
Locked in at 4.
Locked in at 4. They're the worst record of the division winners. Titans currently own the number 2 spot in the draft. They're desperate for a quarterback. This one, huge moves up and down. Opened at 7:35 p.m. Sunday night with Tennessee as a 1-point underdog. By the time you and we do the show 7:30 to about 8:15. By the time we were on the air midway through the show, Tennessee was a 4.5-point favorite. Now it's back down to Tennessee -1. No upside for the Texans. Locked in at the 4, like I said. Why is this line, Simon, moving so much?
Simon says, give me Tennessee +1.
Wow. Well, it's -1. -1.
At Bet365 it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't get it. I do not get it at all. It's all public money, too. Like, I'm looking at the Action app, and it's all public just hammering this Texans side. And we kind of talk about it like these NFL teams, you saw it a lot, especially in that Giants locker room after that game. They do not care about draft position. Like, these guys just want to win. And a lot of them are playing for their jobs and playing for their futures. And say what you want about the Tennessee being terrible and them losing and not covering all these games in a row. They at least been trying and being competitive in these games. Like, a lot of these games are close games. Like, it's not them just getting rolled by 30, 40 points, right? It's a lot of times them coming back, losing by a touchdown, or just failing that last drive. And me and you have talked a ton about this Texans team, about how bad they are, mainly because of injuries, right? And they were a top-heavy team coming into the year. They were a stars and scrub type of team, right? And now in this game, all the stars will be out. All the reasons they've been even be able to keep this thing together is going to be out for this Houston team. On the flip side, I just could see Tennessee messing up their draft position and wanting to win this game. And they're desperate for a win. I mean, they've gone months without a win. Like, that just wears on you. And we've already talked about how it's an anomaly, them against the spread, right? 2-14 against the spread this season.
I mean, worst against the spread ever.
Ever. And again, I know people don't give us kudos, but like, we've avoided them this whole time. We literally have avoided them this whole time. But
we deserve credit for our discipline.
It's been hard. Honestly, though, it's been hard because every week the books are giving us a free 2 to 3 points. No joke. Like, they're just begging for Tennessee money, and every week it just was not coming through. And I know some pros have just been chasing this for well over a month on this Tennessee team. So, yeah, I just think Tennessee is in a good spot here, playing against a bunch of backups that, I don't think Houston's going to care at all about this game. On the flip side, I think Tennessee is going to care about getting this last win, Callahan, just before the end of the season, try to feel good about themselves. And we see it all the time. Teams like this that have a horrible year, nothing to play for, they kind of steal one of these games end of the year. So, yeah, it makes me, obviously in a normal year, it'd feel good knowing the public's heavy on a road favorite in Houston, but it has not been the case this season. But I still like Tennessee at this number. And I do think it goes up by kickoff.
Very interesting. Finally pulling the trigger on the Tennessee Titans. I got to tell you, I didn't see that one coming. Like,
no, because
I wanted to go in.
I've hated them.
Yeah, look, you walked me back from that last week. Like, I was itching to bet the Titans. You're like, no.
Yeah.
You're right. We do deserve credit for not falling prey and betting the Titans all season long. Maybe no credit for betting the Panthers all season long, but we totally deserve credit for not betting the Titans when we absolutely, when that number was bloated every single week. Good for us, Simon.